Yo, what's up, St. Louis? It is that time for another STL Hustle Spotlight where we bring you amazing entrepreneurs doing amazing things in their business, and in their community. I like to say we're introducing St. Louis to St. Louis because there's so many amazing people doing such amazing things that somebody has got to share the spotlight on them, and that's what we're doing here. So let's get to it. All right, St. Louis, welcome to Volume 9 of the SEL Hustle Spotlight, where we bring to you an amazing entrepreneur doing amazing things in their business and also in the community. And today we have none other than Emilia S Robertson. Good morning, sis. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good.
Awesome. Well, we're excited to have you. For those of you who are new to the STL Hustle Spotlight, we try to bring people who are doing great things in the community to talk about their entrepreneurial journey and how we can all be of more support. So, Emilia, tell everybody who the heck are you and how did you get started in business?
Yes, absolutely. Hey, everybody. If you don't know, I'm Emilia Robertson. I am the owner, vegan chef, and mixologist of Eccentric Eats, which is vegan food, and Shots by Emilia, which is a mobile mixologist service. I'm based out of St. Louis in North County, but I do travel, and I'm originally from New York City.
Nice, nice. So, vegan mixologist. Have you always been vegan? What led you down that path?
So I have not always been vegan. I've always been a healthy eater. But my daughter, Taylin, everybody knows she's my 5-year-old toddler.
Hmm.
She was diagnosed with a dairy and egg allergy when she was 10 months old from having
Mm,
a allergic reaction
hmm.
to processed boxed potatoes at 8 months.
Mm.
That journey had led me on to creating different meals for her, making sure she was healthy, full,
Mm.
and just experimenting with a bunch of different things that she did or didn't like, which she loves everything.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's how I got to be vegan.
I love it. I love it. So, talk to us about your entrepreneurial journey, right? Always been an entrepreneur? Were you that kid selling candy at school, or is it something that evolved later in your life?
So I've honestly always been an entrepreneur. I started at 12 years old. I was designing clothes, making my own funky clothes. And in 2011 ish,
Hmm.
I started working on my business, which was called Eccentric Love.
Hmm.
I was a fashion designer. I made all my clothes from scratch. I did fashion shows for Al Sharpton's daughters. I was also featured on I did things with Black Ink Crew members and Love and Hip Hop members in New York. Did a lot of going to nightclubs, doing a lot of showcasing of me wearing my clothes, putting my friends in clothes, people ordering swimsuits from me, everything
Hmm.
you can name. And then when I moved from New York City, I actually had to put it on pause because I didn't know anyone in St. Louis. I didn't know how big, I could or couldn't get with doing the fashion design. And I kind of paused my entrepreneur skills.
Gotcha. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think sometimes one of the things that we dread as entrepreneurs is having to go back to a 9 to 5, but it is what it is. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do to put food on the table. But
Hmm.
the journey did not stop. So, what got you into the mixology? So, we know fashion, we know vegan came out of a need that you found in your own life. But what got you into understanding the world of bartending and becoming the mixologist that you are?
Yes, so I am actually certified in bartend and have bartending skills dating back to 2000 and dating back to 2011ish,
Hmm.
12ish.
Okay.
I got certified and trained to work in New York, New York City, and New York and New Jersey bars. So
Hmm.
that's what started my bartending experience.
Gotcha.
And I just kept perfecting my craft. I bartended when I first moved to St. Louis at
Hmm.
54th Street Bar and Grill. And, people always like, me making drinks, and I just kept it going. So I'm almost 13 years strong of being an
Yeah.
experienced bartender, mixologist, drink crafter, jello shot maker, fruit punch extraordinaire.
Yeah.
So I have a couple hands in the pots of working with different elements of entrepreneurship.
I love it. And I think sometimes someone would look at, hey, I'm just a bartender, and not realize that that could become a business, especially with everybody doing their own events now and small, intimate gatherings. People will still want someone to come through and really provide a good bartending experience for even local friends and family and stuff like that. And that's dope that that's what you're bringing to the table. So talk to us about the entrepreneurial journey itself. How has it been? The ups, the downs, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
It has not been easy at all. I was featured in Voyage STL magazine, and I gave a pretty pretty in-depth situation on how I got to where I am. Just trying to be a single mom, trying to create uh those generational wealth for me and my daughter.
Mhm.
Um, it's just a struggle.
Yeah.
Mental, emotional, physical, everything, all of that is kind of in a whirlwind of trying to be an entrepreneur, of
Yeah.
trying to find myself, trying to, find a balance in life.
Mhm.
I'm a new homeowner,
Wow.
new business owner, single mom, just trying to figure it out.
That's
I
it.
get a lot of guidance from, a lot of my business besties, as I call them, and we're
Mhm.
all in different, demographics and different industries, but we all have a common thing that we want to do. We're wanting to bring our experience to others who may or may not have had service like ours that we're providing. So,
Yeah.
whether I have people who are married, single, um, gay, straight, black, white, they all can kind of contribute to kind of helping me, create a path for my own journey for
Yeah.
my business.
I love that. And that's what it's about. It's about community. Entrepreneurs need other entrepreneurs to talk to about some of these things because we're the only ones that can relate, right? You can't tell people that you work with on the job. Sometimes you can't tell family and friends about disgruntled customers because they don't get it. They don't
Mhm.
understand, right?
Yep.
The stresses that come with being an entrepreneur. And that is something that you're doing very well. So congrats to you on the new business, the new home. 1 year in business for Eccentric Eats. So that was cool that you had that
Thank
pop up
you.
spot. That was amazing for us to come out and test some of your food. So last question I ask everybody who comes on the spotlight. You're talking to young Amelia. Is thinking about starting a business, not quite sure if entrepreneurship is the route to go. What do you tell her?
I would tell myself to keep doing the same exact thing.
Mm,
Every experience that I did learn as an entrepreneur, starting my business, in the early 2000s, it taught me a lot. I do a lot of research. I'm a Google junkie. And I wouldn't do anything different, honestly.
yeah.
I just tell people, if you're willing to learn and you're willing to make sure that you are experienced and understand what you're doing, ask questions,
Hmm.
find a mentor. I have a mentor, I have business besties. I'm always on Google, I'm always, researching something. We can never be overly educated, and I didn't go to college for business management,
Hmm.
fashion design, culinary. I didn't go to any type of schooling for this.
Yeah.
I basically just jumped into it, and it's not for everybody, but if you really have a craft that you want to showcase to others, do your research. Absolutely do your research. Don't be afraid to learn. um and don't be afraid to ask questions. I'll ask a
Yeah.
thousand questions,
Yeah.
because I just want to honestly know the answers.
That's it.
um but yeah, other than that, I wouldn't change anything. I would
I
do
love
it
it.
the same exact way.
I love it. So the journey is all about growth, ladies and gentlemen, and the only way you get to grow is if you do, right?
Yeah.
I can read a book on push-ups 1,000 times over, but until I actually do some push-ups, nothing's gonna grow. So the same thing is within business, ladies and gentlemen. You can do all the research you want, but you'll never experience business until you actually do it. So jump out there, man. Emilia, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for
Absolutely.
what you're doing in the community as an entrepreneur, and you're showing the way for others. So we appreciate you so much for for joining us. We thank you guys for tuning in. If you have an amazing story that you like to share, you're doing something amazing in the community, you want us to share our spotlight on you, then all you got to do is, as young folks say, slide in the DM, and we'd be happy to do that. So we appreciate you so much, Emilia. Tell everybody how they can connect with you, how they can hire you if they need you to come through and make some drinks for them, or if they need you to come through and make some dope vegan food for them.
Yeah.
How can everybody connect with you?
Absolutely. So currently, I am a nominee in the St. Louis Awards Best Top Bartender. If you check out my Facebook page is literally my name, Emilia.S Robertson. That'll take you to both my business pages, which is Eccentric Eats and Shots by Emilia. But basically, my main page is going to broadcast you to every public event that I do, everything that I have going on. So Emilia.S.Robertson on Facebook. And yeah, just check it out. It's a bunch of public events going on. So if you check out my pages, you'll see everything that I'm doing.
Love it, love it, love it. So that's going to do it for us. Another edition of STL Hustle Spotlight in the books. Till we talk to you next time, I want you to get your money up, because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.